Are you ready to get your groove on? Okay, let's go. We're going to make some songs with Roland R8. Okay, so first things first, songs are made of patterns, so we need to use our bandstand patterns to make songs. I am playing this and I realize, hey, I want to kill this pattern. I'm going to hit the shift button in the lower left along with the 13 button and then hit the enter button, and that will allow me to clear a pattern so I can start over. All right, so now I'm going to record a new pattern for my track, and I'm going to go for kind of an industrial EDM sound, and I'm going to put in a lot of kick drum to give it a lot of really good heavy rhythm. So one thing to note, when you're making these patterns, you can go through different banks. So if you hit the bank sound, you can use all of the A, B, C, D, E banks that you have and build a pattern that is using all those different sounds. So you're not limited to one bank, which is actually pretty cool. And because this R8 has a whole bunch of expansion cards, you can go pretty wild if you have the luck of finding those cards. I unfortunately don't have any anymore. Here's the other big pro tip here. You can hit shift and copy, which is there on the 12 button with the shift, and then you can select another pattern and hit enter, and that will allow you to copy the pattern that you built. So as you're building a song, you probably want to have variations on a theme of a standard rhythm as you're bringing in hats or snares or other effects or limiting down the drums. You can do whatever you want, of course, but using that copy feature really does allow you to go through the workflow and not have to repeatedly program your drums across multiple patterns. All right, so I'm continuing to copy other parts so that we can, build some different patterns for our song. To start, I'm gonna go to song 1 and I'm gonna clear it out, and I'm just doing that so that we can write a new song here. The memory in the R8 will keep your song, so it's really good for you to do that. But of course, you do have a limited number of songs, so keep that in mind. This next part may be a little bit boring to watch, but what else is new? We're going to hit the song button, which is the upper leftmost button under mode, and you're going to use the 2 option for write, and you're going to see that the songs are built off of parts, and you can think of parts really like measures, and you'll really want to select your pattern and then go through to the next part by hitting the enter button, and there you can go through and create each one of your parts using the patterns you want. So if you want to repeat a pattern for, let's just say 4 bars, you will go through 4 parts and include the same pattern. And then for bar 5, you can then effectively change that or whatever you want to do. This is where you can be as flexible as you want. So I threw this song together pretty quickly just to give an example of what a song could sound like. Of course, you can do whatever you want, and I made this very short. And using the Roland R8's clock, I am hooking it up to the MIDI of the monologue and using that with a very basic step sequence to play out a little song. So I do hope you found this video helpful. If you do have an R8, definitely plug away at it. It's a cool machine. You can obviously do faster things with your DAW and other computer-based programs, but the R8 is an awesome piece of equipment. So I do hope you like this video and subscribe if you want to hear more content about good old-fashioned hardware.